waking up with just all my servants and going out to my fabulous back patio with my three beautiful children and all my grandkids and eating a potato piled high with a mound of caviar,
Love
having a
caviar.
glass of champagne, getting my facelift. I mean, Kathy's who I want to be. And she's the gatekeeper of Beverly Hills. But I do believe Mo on that. And I'm not sure what did you make? I know you and Paris are friendly.
We're
And
tight.
what do you
Look, there are rumors. I'm not taking sides. There are rumors, about like him leaving with files in the middle of the night and cleaning out the file cabinets and blah, blah, blah. And the way he did it was not above board. I mean, there's two sides to every story. I believe that Paris, look, she knows the media, she knows the press. I believe it when she says they wouldn't, go to the press. We do have Kathy, in Beverly Hills. Reunion gives us more information about Kyle and Mauricio than we've gotten all season. By telling us Kyle's probably been planning this forever. Look, I did it. I mean, I worked for a staffing agency and then said, I don't understand why I'm fucking here. I'm just gonna have my own company. And then I started my own company. Then I sold it, then I retired. There's lots of things, but it's not about me. So I'm all for if you're in a business, unlike we recently talked and I said don't ever open a sandwich shop or a coffee shop or anything. I believe when you have a business with like low overhead, like being a recruiter or, a real estate broker, which is an independent contractor. Yeah, like why wouldn't you want to I think every real estate broker should go and set up their own thing eventually and hire people under them. And I mean, that's what the Altman brothers did. I mean, although they're part of Element, really, but you know what I mean? So I see both sides of it. And I think in business, you do always have to do what is best for yourself. Apparently, the feud is still going. Is he using the Hilton name to promote the new show? I mean, don't we all just use what we have? I mean, I just had Countess Luann on last week. I mean, don't we all just use, isn't that the name of the clickbait game that sadly we are in
And
2024?
Paris's aunt, Kyle, comes on TV and gets big tears in her eyes, big crocodile tears about how she
Tears.
can't believe she's put Morgan through this. And the next night, she's out with Kesha with a dingy sign at a paparazzi hotspot with Morgan. And
Oscar parties. They went on to the Oscars. Morgan Wade. I mean, I don't know. Growing up, I watched that Steel Magnolias with that Sally Field, and I never thought I'd be in the same auditorium. Well, Morgan, you weren't at the Oscars. I mean, it's not like Kyle got invited to the actual Oscars. She did host the after show, but I mean, getting in the room, not going to get in the room with like Emma Stone. And well, I thought I was in the room. Morgan, you were not at the actual Oscars with Kyle because Kyle was not actually at the Oscars. Oh, fancy people. I know, Morgan. It was a different event. Anyway, girl, Morgan, we got to get on with our show here. I get your point. Well, Paris is not happy with her uncle. So, Mo, the good news is it's helping promote your show, and also, I mean, I don't even know if this is the same show that I watched the first season because that trailer it seems to me like we've revamped the whole damn thing and we're going Vanderpump Rules and we've got Alexia and it's all about the 20 something year olds now. The first season wasn't. We had some 30s, we had some 40s, we had some people with kids. Seems to me like now that we have a little bit of a hit on our hands, we're taking a new approach at this. Shocker, it's the 20 somethings all sleeping around the office that people want to watch. And Mo will be the Vanderpump of the office. I'm going to watch it. I love real estate porn. My favorite type of show, Selling Sunset, best thing on TV. Did you watch your best friend, Miss Jayne, Bet It All on Blonde, girl? Did
get
you
it
watch that?
all alone. I did. I
Are
did.
you ready
Oh,
to bounce, 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 bounce,
I
bounce?
love all her songs. Like they don't change.
They're
Girlfriend's Headed to
good.
60, and it's all about popping the puss.
Pop
Right?
the
It's just
puss.
all about getting on a deck. Like it's just so
Let me tell you about Bounce. It's a good tune, man. It's a good tune.
she knows her audience. Um,
That's going to be playing in every gay bar in WeHo from here to WeHo. Go on.
I love her. I love her. I love her. I don't know.
What do you
She's
think
such
of Betting on Blonde?
got a little repetitive over and over of the rehearsals, and she wasn't nailing the rehearsal, and it got a little repetitive. But we revealed that she was suicidal, And her son is the one that came to her and said, "Okay, great, but what have you done to pull yourself up by the bootstraps, and then we can talk about you not wanting to be here." And so he sort of snapped her out of it. She talked about Tom and more, I guess, about their marriage. I mean, EJ, I love EJ. I just love her. She is like this just gay icon, starting over. I don't know. I'm conflicted. The Marco guys seem so sincere to me about the mental anguish that she created on them. What did you think? I mean, she's amazing. It's amazing. I think Mikey has been a very loyal friend to her. How lucky she is to have him.
She just gave a huge post to him for his birthday and just like, we have been through it. No, look, I think she's had the same assistant and the same, the assistant lived with her in New York and when she was on Chicago. And I mean, she's had Mikey. I mean, for someone who's apparently a scumbag, she has had, I really think, I mean, I can't keep a fucking team to save my life. I mean, so I don't know what that says about me. I'm not easy to work with, but someone that has a right? I mean, shocker. Someone that has a
I've stuck around. I don't find, but we have a different kind of relationship, but I don't have to work.
Have a different, right? Like you have your own thing, which is what I told you when you wanted to merge. I said, Sarah, just keep your own podcast. It's the right thing to do for you. See, and we've lasted for years.
I will forever love you.
I just had someone on my team leave in a huff after like 2 years. And it's like, I mean, there's not going to be a good morning. There's not going to be a how are you. I just don't want to talk like that when I work. I just don't want to. I am not doing it. I'm just going to.
I will say this. You are who you are. And I love that you never waver from that. I still am too nice in business. I really am. I'm too nice. I want people to feel heard and feel that. And there's some of that, but once you own a business, you can do a little of that, but then it's like you're everybody's therapist, you're all this stuff. And really you just have to draw a hard line in the sand and go, this is the work environment. This is the place. This is the expectation. If you can meet it, great. And I do care about you. I want you to be a healthy human being, that we work together and you thrive. But there has to be a boundary. And if they can't keep it, then they got to go. And it sucks, but you really have to do it. And I'm not there yet fully.
It's like, there's just too much work to be done. And like, I can't have you on my team if I'm stressed out about your job. Now it's like, this shit keeps me up at night. Anyway, I liked it. I liked Bet on Blonde. Erika's kept the same team. Here's the thing. And Brandi Glanville has recently spoken. There's a name we haven't heard in a day. Brandi Glanville has recently spoken out. And look, I see this two ways. I don't really want to have a full discussion on this because everyone's going to be all outraged. Look, there is a real crisis in the world with people taking their own lives. When someone says that they are, like when I was young, I used to say all the time,